Hello and welcome back to Dave Mirra Sessions here. And yeah, just to give you a bit of a history on the Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX series. The first game came out on the PlayStation, Game Boy Color, Dreamcast and PC. Although I'm guessing the Game Boy Color version would be obviously very different. The designer is Guerrero. Tim Guerrero. I'm sorry I mispronounced that. Well, it says, according to Wikipedia, his name is Tin Guerrero. That could be right, or it could be Tim Guerrero. I don't know. Developed by Z-Axis Limited, although Neon Studios apparently made the Game Boy Color version, so good for them. And that was the first game, and presumably it was relatively successful because I'm now playing the sequel. And now the sequel, Dave Mirra's Freestyle BMX 2, again developed by Z-Axis and Full Fat, apparently, published by Acclaim Max Sports. And like I said in previous parts, this came out on the PlayStation 2, GameCube and Xbox. And again, apparently this also has a Game Boy Advanced release as well. And yeah, that's all I have to say. That's a bit of trivia for you. Now this section here, I'm trying to find my way through the construction area. Again, I'm being naughty and doing tricks on places I really shouldn't be able to. Now this level here, I would say in terms of quality it's a medium sort of level. I would say it needed more places to do tricks from. But then again, maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Then I did sort of mess up. I was trying to do some tricks on these sort of girders there. And that didn't really pan out too well, did it? So, yep, there you go. Now, there is actually a third game in the series here. Which, oh, apparently the Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX was only a Game Boy Advance game. Which I didn't really know existed. And apparently there's another game that's on the Wii called Dave Mirra's BMX Challenge. Which I actually wouldn't mind trying to check out. Oh, but I'm looking at the critical scores here. Apparently the GameSpot gave that game a 3.5 and the PlayStation Portable version a 3.9. So it's not really winning me over. Now, there was another game in this series, well, not really in this series, called BMX XXX, which was kind of like a really immature game, because it was like a BMX game, except the gimmick was you could play as naked ladies. Ooh. I'm sure that impressed all the 12-year-olds. And in case you're wondering, I did actually kind of want to buy it as a teenager. Yes, you could create female characters that are fully topless, and view live-action video clips of real-life strippers. Ah yes, here comes a bit of the trivia now. Oh, BMX XXX built on the early work done by Z-Axis on Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. Their previous BMX title, featuring and endorsed by professional BMX rider Dave Mirra. During development of the game, publisher Acclaim Entertainment decided to stall the game after a raunchy sex comedy movie. It is commonly believed that the origins of this decision came when Acclaim saw what was shaping up to be an extremely subpar game. Oh, so the game was crap, let's throw tits on it. Guys, I hate to say, but tits don't make everything better. They help, but they don't make everything better. Oh, apparently, I'll read on more, because apparently there is a bit of drama with the Dave Mirra here. When Mirra found out about the content in the game, he refused to endorse the product, rightly so, Dave Mirra, and took legal action against Acclaim in order to prevent any further implication of his involvement in the game. Mirra was successful in getting the courts to block Acclaim from using his name in association with the game. And personally, buddy, I don't really blame you. And he apparently got really low scores, like 55%, which is still higher than Dave Mirra's Wii Challenge or whatever. Dave Mirra's BMX Challenge. So yeah, video games tend not to get that much respect, and games which just shove tits at you, yeah, they don't really help. So I guess technically your BMX XXX isn't part of the series, and I definitely want to point that out because yeah, yeah, that's not associated with it. It's made by the same developers, maybe even use the same engine, but yeah, it's an immature whatever. But anyway, that's that. There we go.